Bill O'Reilly here, Wednesday, April 13th, 2022. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening today in America. Inflation spikes at the fastest pace since 1981. Putin says peace talks with Ukraine have reached a dead end. Economists rank the most taxed places in the country. Did COVID kill the movie theater? Also ahead, Disney and China. But first, consumer prices in March rising 8.5%, the sharpest yearly increase in more than 4 decades. Hardest hit beef, poultry, fuel, furniture, paper goods. The average family now spends an additional $500 a month on higher prices under President Biden. That is $6,000 a year over the budget that we all had under Trump. The White House blames the brutal inflation on COVID and Putin. The Russian dictator says peace talks with Ukraine have reached a dead end. Putin addressing the issue on state-run television, telling reporters, quote, "We have again returned to a dead-end situation for us. We will rhythmically and calmly continue our operation in Ukraine." Putin has appointed a new general to lead the invasion after 10 other commanders were killed in Ukraine. The UN estimates 15,000 soldiers on both sides and at least 5,000 Ukrainian civilians have died since the conflict began on February 24th. Forbes magazine ranking the highest tax towns in the USA. Number 1, a tie between Los Angeles and San Francisco. Each city spends $1.5 billion on payroll costs alone. Folks there making $100,000 a year give 55% of their income to taxes overall. Lowest tax city in the USA? Anchorage, Alaska. People up north take home 80% of their pay. Americans still reluctant to return to the movies as people visit restaurants, gyms, and casinos in pre-pandemic numbers. Folks are avoiding the cinemas. A poll from Axios says half of the public will no longer watch films in theaters. When asked what would bring the folks back to the movies, a majority of viewers listed 2 demands: better seats and cheaper snacks. In a moment, Disney movies are big in China. Could be a problem. Right back. As you know, inflation is almost out of control thanks to the policies of this administration. Retirement accounts are especially vulnerable right now because when inflation goes up, your dollar savings go down. So how do you protect your hard-earned wealth? Please call the people I trust at American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts against inflation by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver, and they make it easy. They are the highest rated firm in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. All it takes is a quick call, and they will deliver physical gold and silver right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. Plus, tell them O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $1,500 of free silver on your first order. So please don't wait. 877-444-GOLD Gold. Or text GOLD to 65532. Again, 877-444-GOLD or text GOLD to 65532. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. Controversy over the mammoth Disney Corporation. As you know, it attacked the new school law in Florida that bans gender teaching to little kids. As a result, a new poll from Trafalgar finds 68% of Americans are now less likely to do business with Disney if the company, quote, exposes young children to sexual ideas, unquote. 9% say it makes them more likely to do business with Disney. But there is more. Disney does big business with China, which of course is supporting Putin's invasion of Ukraine. In the entertainment world, China is now the biggest movie market on the planet, generating $7.4 billion a year. 70% of that goes to Hollywood studios like Disney. In fact, the Walt Disney Company began censoring its content in China back in 1996 after a movie called Kundun depicted the Chinese oppression of Tibet, which, of course, is happening right now. In 1998, then Disney CEO Michael Eisner apologized, calling the scene Disney censored a form of insult to our friends, unquote. Sure, Mike. Screw the folks in Tibet, right? Disney also changed the script for its Brad Pitt horror movie World War Z because it suggested a global zombie outbreak began in Beijing. Since then, Disney routinely edits content for films being released in China. In addition, Disney operates Shanghai Disneyland, huge operation, in partnership with a state-owned Chinese company. The theme park generates $5 billion a year for Disney. So this is rich, pardon the pun. Disney virtue signals in the USA over inappropriate lessons for kids. Yet it is fine with doing business with the human rights violators in China. Does that make any sense to you? There comes a time when good people have to call out bad behavior. Disney does not care, in my opinion, what we the people think, but it does care about money. When you think about it, it's tragic. In the past, the Disney company has enchanted children all over the world. Now it's a far left outfit that puts profits over justice. Disney is woke. It curries favor with the progressive Hollywood left, Beijing, and the loons trying to indoctrinate kids. That is far more than goofy. That is wrong. I'm Bill O'Reilly. I approve the message by writing it. If you'd like more honest news analysis, please visit BillO'Reilly.com. In a moment, something you might not know. Supply chain issues have been a catalyst to bring high-tech manufacturing back to the USA. My tech guy, the founder of Brownstone Research, calls it the Great Recalibration and discusses it in his new newsletter, Near Future Report. For 35 years, Jeff Brown has helped his subscribers safely navigate volatile times to preserve and grow wealth. He also answers your most pressing questions like how to protect your retirement from inflation. What are the implications of a new digital currency and the Great Reset? What will the Fed do with interest rates? And what's going to happen in the stock market this year? Brownstone Research has been at the forefront of major market moves for 35 years. Let Jeff help you by signing up for his newsletter today at a 75% discount, a 12-month subscription, only $49. So please go to jeffbrowntech.com. jeffbrowntech.com, jeffbrowntech.com. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. Last week, the United Nations General Assembly voted to suspend Russia from its Human Rights Commission. Can you believe that Russia was on any human rights commission? Well, the UN has now directly accused Putin of committing atrocities in Ukraine, which he is. The final tally of the UN vote was 93 nations in favor of booting Russia from the Human Rights Council, 58 refusing to vote at all, and 24 countries actually backing Bad Vlad. Those countries are Algeria, Belarus, which is a Russian satellite, Bolivia, a communist country, Burundi, Africa, totally out of control, Central African Republic, same, China, Congo, out of control, Cuba, communist country. North Korea, communist. Eritrea, out of control. Ethiopia, very strange. Ethiopia would back Russia. I don't know why. Gabon in Africa. Iran, of course. Kazakhstan, satellite of Putin. Kyrgyzstan, satellite of Putin. Laos, communist. Mali, have no idea. Nicaragua, communist. Syria, satellite of Putin. Tajikistan, same. Uzbekistan, same. Vietnam, communist. And Zimbabwe. Those countries are backing Putin. It is really incredible. And here's something else you might not know. The only country ever removed from the UN Human Rights Council before was Libya. That nation was suspended in 2011 after a violent crackdown on protesters by the heinous dictator Gaddafi. Libya was readmitted to the UN Commission a few years later, and Libya did vote to boot Russia from the council last week. So maybe that Muslim nation, still divided, by the way, and a place you never want to enter, maybe they are wising up just a little. Let's hope so. But the UN is really a place where justice is not at the top of the list. Back after this. CarShield is a good product. They make it easy and affordable to protect your car from expensive repairs. CarShield offers protection plans for around $100 a month and covers more parts than ever before. When you need a repair, you choose the mechanic, and CarShield handles the rest. CarShield also includes coast-to-coast roadside assistance, rental car options, and trip reimbursement at no extra cost. CarShield has helped millions of drivers. I am a member, and you can lock in a good price now. It will never go up if you do. Be protected from the rising cost of parts and repairs. Please go to carshield.com/bill or call 800-391-8888 to save 10% on your plan and lock in your rate forever. That's carshield.com/bill or 800-391-8888 to save 10%. A deductible may apply. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.